Forget the way you think about a pan, because Chef Ming Tsai has turned his ceramic nonstick into the best of the best of the best. He has elevated it yet again, so that now your ceramic nonstick is actually going to be made of midnight steel, utensil safe. On top of that, you have a domed lid with the pan with a temperature gauge built in for precise cooking that now allows you to saute, to roast, to bake, to do all your normal things. But also, in addition to that, it works as a stovetop oven and even allows you to smoke foods in the comfort of your kitchen. It is unlike anything you have ever seen. You are looking at the world premiere. We have amazing new colors. The price at $49.95 is incredible. It includes the dome lid. It includes the temperature gauge. It even includes a rack inside of it. And we're going to give you not only 4 flex payments, but give you the most beautiful colors, because for the first time ever, you are getting that gorgeous hammered design as well. So elevated, we call it the black label. This is the gold you're looking at right there. There you can see the temperature gauge, that dome lid that basically doubles the capacity on it and allows you to see inside. There is that fabulous rack. I have to show you the brand new look at the next evolution of ceramic nonstick. That is metal utensil safe, guys. And not only that, it's going to allow you to cook healthier. So you have the choice of the black. If you want the platinum, 200 left. We have the final quantities now. Look how gorgeous that is. And look at the capacity of it. Final 200, you must be on the phone immediately if you want this one. And oh, I'm sorry. This is the pewter one. This is the darker one, almost like a gunmetal look. Right in front, you're looking at the red color, the ruby red. You're also going to get 6 recipe cards in addition to this. And right next to that, you're going to see that beautiful copper, absolutely gorgeous copper bronze. And then this is the one that is about to sell out. This is the platinum silver that you're seeing right here. Never before anything like it. But you would come to expect that from a chef like Ming Tsai, because not only does he hold a degree in engineering from Yale University, and then a culinary degree from, of course, that magnificent place in Paris. But here's the thing. You take that design, you take your culinary experience, and that's why you have completely revolutionized a pan and turned it into a stovetop oven.
I love this pan. I love you too, Al. How are you? Nice to see you. I love you all, guys. This pan is so cool because, well, first of all, let me just show you. The best way to talk about how great a pan is, inside, of course, is the amazing Technilon Plus Midnight Steel, right? And that is hard. So you notice I'm using metal tongs in this. That's fine. You can use metal utensils. Now, right there is the genius of Technilon Plus. Perfect, even cooking, end to end. There's not one temperature differentiation in this entire steak, right? Look at that. Now, normally, and this is why we're calling this an oven pan. Normally, when you sear steaks, or any large piece of salmon or any type of meat, you would sear one side, you would sear the second side, right? And then I would toss this into the oven because you need to finish in the oven because it's so thick. Well, here we go. I just tossed it into the oven.
It's
okay?
in the oven.
I don't need to make an oven walk. And here, this thermometer here, I'm gonna look at this till it hits around that 325, 350. And then I can adjust. So if you have a gas flame and an electric flame, we have, of course, my induction burner, so I know the temperature it is, but most people don't have that. You have no idea what this internal temperature of your oven is, but that's why we have the thermometer. So here we sear it, and I'm gonna let this go for about 8 to 10 minutes, let it rest, and we'll have perfectly seared oven roasted steak.
First of all, we would love to hear from you. Please call us. This is about the only place on the planet you can talk directly with Chef Ming Tsai, so call us. And then we would also like to invite you and encourage you, pick up the cookbook. I think something like 80% of everyone who ordered this pan at midnight is actually ordering the cookbook. And we also have a great steamer ring, because now you can steam in this as well. A steamer extender ring. It works as both. I believe it's $19.95. But let's get back to showing you how this is different.
And this is where the thermometer is key as well. This is Cameron's wood powder or wood dust. It's a great way to smoke. So I just turned this on, and it's going to give you really good, even smoke.
It smells.
We have both hickory and maple. So we're so psyched we actually got them.
Which one are you using right now?
This is the hickory.
I was going to guess hickory.
And the only reason I'm putting foil on it is because when I add this salmon now on top, right? The salmon juice is going to come down, and I don't want the juice and oil of the salmon to hit the hickory and stop it from smoking. So by just putting that piece of foil, it will keep the smoking going. And these are really thick. So again, you gotta have to roast and smoke it slowly. So we're just gonna go for about 8 or 10 minutes. It's gonna be smoked. You'll see it because it will discolor, get it nice and dark and unctuous, and it'll cook the inside.
These are the wood chips you're looking at. Have you ever seen a pan that will do indoor smoking? It is unlike, by the way, that rack is included, so you're gonna be able to do this. Choose either that beautiful hickory, or we also have the maple. Look at that gorgeous dome lid. Everything about this, you are going to be able to smoke perfectly. You're going to be able to cook perfectly. It has a temperature gauge. I've never ever seen that on a pan, on a pan, ever.
Yeah. Here we go again. I already got the smoke going here. See
okay.
Brie, a piece of brie cheese.
Wow.
Which I love cooked brie. It usually has puff pastry and whatnot. It's delicious. It's richer. This you're going to add umami and unctuousness without adding any calories. But it's going to be so much more tasty.
And it's a very, very subtle smoke. So you can see very, very subtle smoke. This isn't like your outdoor barbecue or anything like that.
No. It's yeah. And if you leave here, you're not going to feel like you've just been at a barbecue pit, right?
Right.
So of course you can bake brownies and cakes and whatnot. You can go slow on the stovetop. You can of course put this in the oven, right? I mean, this is an oven pan as well. But if there's fruit and stuff on top, that's great because it gives you a layer, because what you don't want is to burn, but check this out.
Perfect.
Look
every
at that.
time.
First of all, nothing sticks, ever. But, I mean, what a great orange-looking cake, right?
Right.
And you can get it, again, you can get it to the 350. It's fine to go into the oven. You can do it nice and slow. Having fruit on the bottom is what makes it such that it won't burn. But look at that. It's unbelievable how easy it is.
That's what not only Technilon Plus, but Technilon Plus now that is actually better than ever featuring your Midnight Steel.
And the Midnight Steel, meaning you can do this, guys.
Yeah.
You can take metal utensils.
First time.
Look at this. Look at this smoked pork chop.
You have to smell this. It is so
squash.
incredible.
Right? And smokiness, and for people that are really trying to continue to eat healthily, smoke like lemon and lime juice is a great way to add flavor to something without adding more salt, right? So things taste more savory when it's smoky, but I'm not adding any more salt, right? But I mean, even just that squash all by itself. And check this out. So this is the rack, which you here we have just a little bit, and that's what happens when it's, and then this you can just clean out.
Just, oh, look at that.
Right?
Just completely wipes out in a matter of seconds. Okay,
and
you're looking right now at our platinum silver. When I say very limited, what I mean is it's going to sell out in the next few minutes, guys. If you want that, grab it. Don't forget about the cookbook. And don't forget about, we also have a V-rack available, but you want the extender ring, and I'll show that to you in just a minute, which enables you to be able to steam. It also, again, will enable you to be able to smoke a roast if you want.
So,
smoke a brisket.
So I've done a bunch of walks, and we've always sold out of the extender ring, right? Now, so of course it fits. It's fantastic for steaming and smoking. We're going to show you ways of using it, but we redesigned it because we're never satisfied here at HSN, right? So now this comes out, which makes it even easier to use, and then you can like load this up, you can store this in your fridge, and then when you need to steam or smoke, it just fits right in, right?
And by the way, we are half of our quantity is completely gone in the steamer. That will sell out early today. Okay.
So this is just to show you how much you can do, quantity-wise. So these are braised short ribs, right? So we first seared them in this pan.
You might need a spoon on that spoon.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it is so delicious. So, but everything was done in this pan, meaning we seared them, colored, we added the aromatics, we added the red wine. Look at this, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
If you could smell it, guys.
Right,
smell this,
and then you just let the pan do the trick. And what's great, and we have beautiful zucchini hair in there.
Oh, by the way,
carrot hair.
spiralizer coming up in the next hour, and it will sell out. If you want the spiralizer, you might take a peek at it on hsn.com because it's the last time you will see it today.
Oh my God, this is so. I mean, this is a good problem to have when the meat falls off the bone like this. Look at that.
Look at the capacity, too.
Oh yeah, so much food. And last but not least, we'll take this last rib out. Oh my God, look at that.
You know, if this were just a pan with your Technilon Plus Midnight Steel, if this were just a pan with a domed lid, but this has a temperature gauge in it. This, for the first time, features that beautiful hammered finish. Oh my God, that looks amazing.
Right? How good is
and
that
for
look?
the very first time, you are getting the ability now to use this not only to saute, to roast, to bake, it will go in the oven completely, but to use it as a stovetop oven. On top of your stovetop, it turns into an oven.
I mean, look how good that looks.
Oh yeah.
Right? But, and by the way, you can still use it like a wok. People might think, hey, Ming, you build a small wok. Actually, this is after a French pan called a sauteuse. So sauteuse has this concave shape like a wok. And so you've seen me if you've been watching, this is my fried rice. And I love it more than any of my other pans because with a metal fork, not an issue. You can scrape it in there. Again, don't take a knife, guys, and go at it hard.
Right.
But not an issue at all with a little metal fork like this, right?
Right. And it's nice and light, too. You'll find that the cookware is just, it's very easy to handle, even when it is loaded with a brisket or whatever it might be that you're smoking or sauteing or roasting. Very nice and lightweight, that beautiful domed lid, and in go the veggies.
But look at this. So I'm going to show you this is the healthiest way you could ever make fried rice because I just did the egg on the bottom and I added all this great tasty veg. I'm going to add a little shiitake mushroom sauce. And then I have, of course, leftover rice. I always have leftover rice. And I'm going to because these veg are raw, so because of this pan, I can now use the lid and let the veg cook underneath, let the water come out of the veg, that water will create steam, that will heat the rice. And this fried rice now, I can just let it go. I'm going to turn it down a little bit to around 375, and this will be done in literally 7 minutes. And it's one pan cooking.
One pan cooking good. Already. Almost 4,100 of you have made this choice, guys. This is the day to do it. Never before have you seen a pan that actually turns into an oven on top of your stove. That's what you're looking at, a stovetop oven. Yes, you can use this to saute, to roast, to bake. You can do everything you normally do in it, but look, for the first time ever, a brand new type of Technilon Plus that is now going to be even stronger than ever, even more durable than ever, featuring that midnight steel. You can almost see it, almost looks like diamonds on the inside. First time ever with the beautiful design on the outside, our black label. It's going to feature that hammered finish that is so spectacular and beautiful. It is a huge capacity in terms of the pan, but then when you put that dome lid on top, practically doubles the capacity. Yes, you can see right through it, so you can be able to check on everything on the inside, but look what's on the outside, a temperature gauge, so you can cook everything to perfection. But not only sauteing, roasting, baking, you name it. Now, for the first time ever, you can actually smoke inside of your house. Smoke, it puts out very little smoke. It is subtle, it is beautiful, but the flavors you're gonna get unlike anything else. And the rack included 6 recipes included, $49.95, 4 flex payments. Grab it while we have it. Now, I am gonna tell you, we have now dropped to about 100 left. If you want the platinum silver that you're seeing here, it will sell out in the next couple of minutes. Now, next hour, I have a 6-piece cookware set that is coming up that will match back. If you want to just go ahead and order the whole thing, you can do it. I also have a grill pan. Next hour, I'm going to show you that too, so you can get what you want before they start selling out, okay? So platinum, we're on last call right now on the platinum. Right here in the front, you see that gorgeous copper bronze. I'm just going to hold it up so you can see that beautiful hammered finish there. Right up here at the top is that gorgeous gold. We also have it in the ruby red. And then you're seeing the pewter right here, which is going to be just a little bit deeper color than that beautiful platinum color. So they're almost like a little bit of a gunmetal look. So $49.95. Do not forget to add in your wood chips, okay? As we say hello to David calling from Ohio, I'm going to walk back over. And David, you're on with Chef Ming Tsai.
Hey, David.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm fine. Chef, it's a pleasure speaking with you. I watch you whenever I can on the TV, and I love the way you integrate your style of cooking Chinese with other people's from all over the world, and it's fascinating. I really like it. The reason I'm calling is I bought one of your pans last night, and I did want to speak with you then, but unfortunately, well, the telephone couldn't accommodate it.
Right.
But I saw you, one of the things you made was chili, and I was wondering if you ever did Cincinnati chili.
Oh, my friend, I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so I know Scalini's quite well. Absolutely. And I absolutely put them on dogs and smother the living daylights out of stuff. It's so good, right? Three-way, baby. When you're an Ohioan, you're always an Ohioan, right? And,
well, no, I came here from California, but California, they didn't know what Cincinnati chili was.
Yeah.
And when I made it for them, they looked at me like I was out of my mind. But,
well, I can't confirm or deny that, David, but but I love it. And listen, great luck with your pewter pan. I think you have a great time cooking with it, and keep making Cincinnati chili, please. It's a good one. I love that.
David, thank you so much for calling in. I want to give you a quick peek. This is our showstopper. Next hour, it is your giant grill pan. Look at this. You need to order this early if you want it, and if you want to match it back to our today's special, this is the time to do it. Look at the capacity of that pan. It is massive. So that's coming up next hour. But look at what you're pulling out.
Talk about capacity. So when you use the ring, this expanded ring, you can do so much more. So underneath here, I have veg with chicken stock, right? Because here's a way of getting super moist chicken. So this, with the veg and chicken stock underneath, and I'll just show you what it looks like that. Oh. Then we added the chicken on top and we roasted it G-B&D like that, right? Look how good this looks.
Absolutely beautiful.
Right?
And you know,
so good.
You put that on a plate, but for me, I would serve it. This cookware is so beautiful.
You know what? Let's do that. I was going to use that platter.
I would take it right to the table. It's so gorgeous.
I mean, you are so right, because when you have a chicken that's this beautiful, you can take it and go like this and serve it right on it. And this is also a great way if you have kids, because one kid's going to be home and one kid's going to be 4 hours later or something. You can use the cover and keep it on nice and low. But look how moist and delicious this chicken looks, right?
Gorgeous. And by the way, speak to the knife for a second, because we have the knife in sellout quantities coming up in just a few minutes.
These, I've been using ceramic knives my entire life, and they're just sharp, and they will stay sharp forever.
Okay, that's a few minutes away. If you want the knife set, though, we are already down to final quantities on that one.
I'm not going to lie, Alice. This is one hot chicken.
Even with chef fingers, right?
Yeah, but it's okay. We're getting through it. Thank God I have a sharp knife, right? Look at that. And that's how you present it at the dinner table. And then...
Or even, that could go straight out on a restaurant.
Oh, for sure. And then you cover it up because the next kid is going to show up a half hour later, right? But you're so right. I mean, the beauty of these pans.
The voila, right? The table presentation.
Très bien français, yes. Here's another voila. Now, if you want to go healthy, super healthy. So here, using the steamer, we have all this amazing veg that we steam. And this is not even salt. We just put lemon juice on it, right? I mean, you can tell that by doing this, you're going to eat an incredibly healthy meal, right? Carrots, leeks, the whole 9 yards. I mean, we have so much veg. But underneath now, we have this.
Oh.
We have chicken breast.
Surprise!
Chicken breast.
Look at that.
That we just steamed. Now, you can tell that that's not water. We used water and tea leaves, because water has no flavor. So why not flavor your steam?
Okay, I've got a question.
So now it's tea flavored steam.
Can you do, when you do this with the steam and put the water in, can I put some wood chips in then? For example, like the maple chips?
You absolutely could. It would do nothing.
Okay. It has to, so the wood has to be activated with the heat.
But to your thinking, like toasted spices, you can toast coriander and spices, add it in, that will impart. You can toast your wood chips and put them in.
Okay.
It'll impart some flavor.
Okay.
But it won't be anything like smoking.
Okay.
But
we're going to go back to North Carolina.
Okay.
Say hello to Joe. Hi, Joe. You're on with Chef Ming Tsai.
Hello.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm fine. I saw your presentation earlier this morning.
Right.
And I wasn't going to get it until I saw that you put it on an induction burner.
Yes.
And I bought your induction burner, and I love it.
Nice. And look, that's a 1-2 combo. This pan with an induction burner, you can cook anywhere, which is cool. I mean, like in your RV, on your boat, whatnot. And what I love, and I do this often, especially in the holiday seasons, I bring my burner in my pan for those potlucks. I plug it in and I go to the bar because I don't need to fight for space at the oven and whatnot. So you should have some great success. Joe, what are you going to cook? What's the first thing you think you'll cook out of your pewter pan?
I really have no idea. I use your induction burner all the time. And are all of your cookware, are all of them induction ready?
Right.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah, every one of my pans are induction ready.
Right.
So, my only humble suggestion is get the recipe book, and then you'll get some ideas that way.
Well, I hope to get some good ideas and some good cooking.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Absolutely. It's going to be so easy.
Thank you,
and
Joe.
the cleanup is easy. Joe, thank you for shopping with us.
I'm glad you convinced yourself to get one. Thank you so much.
It is
happy cooking.
Our pleasure.
Okay, look at this. Oh.
Okay, I'm giving last call now. The one I have in my hand is actually the one that Joe has purchased. This is the pewter. Last call now, couple of dozen left, so we are about to lose the platinum. The platinum will sell out in the next couple of minutes. Please, guys, don't miss out on something that is so unique. Already colors are selling out. 4,400 now ordered.
Look at that.
Look at the way that cooks.
Right?
And
Look
again,
at that
the
mac and
capacity
cheese.
is huge.
And the whole idea of great mac and cheese is this. It's the cocon, right? This crispiness. I mean, oh my God, that's the best part of the mac and cheese. But can we just talk about quantity? I mean, look how much. Well, this is technically penne, creamy penne. It's not mac and cheese, but oh my God, look how good that is. I just love it. And by the way, as you can tell, nothing ever sticks. I'll never get tired of saying that.
And never before have we had it where it is metal utensils safe now because you have not only your Technolon Plus, but now you have truly a whole different level of your nonstick.
It's the hardest ceramic available in the world today, period.
Okay.
Right. I'm coming down. I have my steaks here.
Come on down. Don't forget about the cookbook that we have available for you. The cookbook will sell out early today. The extender ring that allows you not only to extend up, but also to steam. That will sell out early today. Thank you so much, Eric Tuchterman, ladies and gentlemen. And the bottom, for the first time, actually comes out, so it truly can be just an extender ring, or it can be, if you want, your steamer. But let's go on down here and see what Chef is cooking up right now.
So these were the steaks that we seared. And as you recalled, we put the cover on it, and then we roasted it, and then we let it rest. So these are cooked to med well, nice and pink for those, and this one's gonna be cooked a little bit less. But the idea is we didn't have to go to the oven. That the wok was simply cover on top, and that's what kept the heat in. And you can tell how moist these steaks are as well, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so juicy.
Most importantly, we had those onions and shiitakes. Same pan. That gets poured on top. Look at that. Onions and mushrooms on steaks. I mean, come on.
Completely caramelized, and you're going to wipe that pan out, and the cleanup is seconds.
That is the cleanup.
That is the cleanup.
That's it.
We are done cleaning up because that was the quickest wipe out. If you can, one more time, explain what makes this pan so different from everything else. Oh my gosh,
This is what makes the pan so different. Look at this smoked salmon. We did this live.
Truly smoked salmon.
We literally just started this at the top of the show. Look how beautiful that is, right? I mean, come on. Unbelievable. So we're gonna take this smoked salmon and put this right on top of some mixed greens.
Well, while you are plating that, we're going to go to Texas because you know Texans love their smoked food.
They do like their smoke.
Gracie, welcome to HSN. You're on with Alice, and Chef Ming Tsai is here. I understand you got that gorgeous gold. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey, Gracie, how are you?
I'm fine.
So, you got the pan. What are you going to cook with it, Gracie, you think?
What you have on your plate now.
Okay.
Smoked salmon.
Well, come on down. I'll just give this one to you. I mean, you saw how easy that was to do, right? So easy.
My husband loves salmon, and I always cook it in those other pans, and it's just like I would love to smoke some.
Right.
But the grill's outside, and Texas weather is kind of crazy, so yeah, this did it for me, and yeah, I got the gold for a good luck color.
Oh, I love that. And I just want to show you. So this, I don't like my smoked salmon cooked all the way, you know, dry, right? So this, you can see it still has that fantastic moisture. See how fatty and moist that looks? That's perfectly smoked salmon. So it's hot, but still moist. Sometimes you have this smoked salmon that's really smoky, but completely dry. Hate that. Serving this hot, and by the way, put them on a bed of scallions, because those scallions are going to be the best scallions you've ever had in your life.
The flavor's going to be incredible, Gracie.
Gracie, you're going to have
Thank you.
great success with salmon and any seafood. Lobster, shrimp, halibut, mussels, clams, all can be smoked. So good luck with that.
Fantastic. Thanks for shopping
Gracie.
with us. Don't forget about the cookbook, guys.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
And the extender
And
ring.
the mac and cheese. My baby's gonna love her mac and cheese on that pan.
Okay. Awesome, Gracie.
Absolutely.
All right, say hi to Texas for us. Thanks for calling. Good luck cooking.
Now, we started out smoking
Look at
brie.
it. Look at this. This is just a piece of it almost looks like it got a crust from like a puff pastry, but no. And that is such a great, and you can see how it gets nice and soft and ooey and gooey.
Wow.
I mean, this is an awesome way to enjoy brie cheese. And it has a nice smokiness to it. Oh, so great.
Okay.